I'm gonna see whether it works.
Okay, hello.
Now, is it better right now? Okay.
Okay, let's know if it's better. It should be better
I hope.
with our fingers crossed. Okay, let us know if it's better or is it worse. Okay, for those people who are coming in, let us know if there's any like audio problems as well. Oh,
Oh,
maybe
much
says
better.
much better.
Okay, okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, much better. Okay.
Thank you.
It's great. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
great.
that's great.
Huh?
That's great.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Hello everyone.
Okay, okay. Very good. Okay.
Hey.
480p become 4K.
Yeah. Actually though, I think the camera on this phone is really good. And also like the data for this, just now we were using like 3G, now it's 5G.
Okay. Okay, everybody please give a blast of light. Okay, thank you. Okay. So most important, let me introduce for those people, sound without earphones more natural.
Bopian because we got music, so the earphones help us take out the music which is playing in the background.
So is the sound okay or not okay? Yeah, I just want to do a audio test. Is sound okay or not okay? We're using high-end earphones. I don't use high-end earphones.
Is it okay?
My daughter use high-end earphones. Suddenly become clear, adjust anything. We use a different phone, yeah. What's your expectation for your future in law? Ah, that's a good question, okay? You ask the question later. I got lots of comments on this one. Okay? Yeah. Audio is good. Okay, very good. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Let me. Okay. So just to introduce everybody, this is Kate Lu. She's my eldest daughter. Okay,
The first
eldest
Lu.
child. This is the first Lu in my household after me. Okay, and she's right now studying in Germany. She flew over to Milan to join us for a few days and for us to celebrate her birthday with her. The bad part is that last few days we have been eating like there's no tomorrow.
No, to say this is a bad thing, Mr. Lu, I think it's the best. You know, for the longest time they've been starving themselves here. You think he lose weight is true, like it's no pain, no gain, is it? No, no.
Now I feel I'm rounder, no?
It's so good. This morning we ate cake for breakfast. And then after that, my mom was completely in love because her husband won't do this kind of thing with her.
I
能吃是福，对了。
my weight program has totally gone under the drain, yeah, because of her.
What?
But she's gonna go, in fact, in 45 minutes time for the airport. So I caught her really for just to have a chat with everybody. But the topic we want to cover today, it's a unique topic. I saw a news article that basically says that you know that in Channel News Asia, the title of the message, the title of the article is this one. Okay, I'll read to you. Can the growing number of ultra rich in Singapore live in harmony with the average Joe? Okay. Now this is a very interesting topic because, like it or not, Singapore is going to have a hell of rich people, you know, Kelu? Hell of rich, you know. And Kelu, do you know what is defined by ultra rich?
Is that
1 million, 2 million?
Is it
Give me a
net
number.
worth 10?
10 US or Sing?
US Oh, is it 20, 25, 50?
30. Okay. So an ultra rich is defined, I don't know who the hell defined that. An ultra rich is defined by 30 million Singapore dollar. Okay, 30 million US dollar. Okay, 30 million US dollar. And you know, and when these people come in, they come in big numbers, big numbers. So this is Jennifer. She's from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she always I think she's a Singaporean that went over there. Yes. Okay. So a lot.
TV, I would like to know also.
Okay. When will you become ultra rich, Mr. Lu? I'm very rich already because I got 3 wonderful children. I got great health. Recently, good looks, more hair. These few days, the goodness went down a bit because Kate Lu came and made me too fat.
Goodness went up. Happiness level on the rise only.
So anyway, let's go back to the topic. Okay, so a lot of rich people come in. Kelu, do you know where these rich people are coming from?
Not Singapore, like places where it's more turbulent.
Good
Right.
say. Okay, so in the past, the Singapore rich, we do have a lot of Singapore rich as well, but these Singapore rich are generally culturally the same as most of us, right? The Singapore rich, will queue, okay, in a hawker center with all of us, and okay, the
Thank
Singapore rich. Okay, sorry, I have to. This Jennifer said that Kate looks prettier every time I see her. Make her promote your Korean skincare product. Wonderful. Okay, thank you. Thank
And
you.
I use my mom, the stuff that my mom promotes. Okay, so this one is no house
We eat our dog food. Yeah.
dog food.
As in, there's a phrase that says that we sell our own thing. Okay.
Thank you, Richie.
Mr. Lu and Kate, great to see you. Just finished your video on life regrets. Appreciate it. Good respect. Hoping the mirror of success. Wonderful. Okay. So let's go back to the Singapore rich. The Singapore rich are generally very down to earth, humble. They've been trained, brought by Singapore young, know how to respect the rest of people whatsoever. But the new Singapore rich are not the same. They are not the right. So Kate Lu, where do you think they come from? Give me one example.
Just now I saw I fact cheat. So just now someone say Indo, someone say China, someone say India.
Okay, these three. So Indonesian rich has been coming in for the last
Very long time.
to 30 since 1997. A lot of them came in. Because 1997 there was Asia financial crisis, and all of them, flock over. So the Indonesian rich has been here already. The Indonesian rich culturally are not far away from Singapore. They're not flaunty. Why? It's because in their country they don't dare be flaunty. If they're flaunty, they get chopped and they got chopped to death or killed to death, or that kind of thing. Right? So they're generally very, very humble. Not quite the same for China and India. Okay, not quite the same for China and India anymore. They come from a culture where it generally, not all of them are, but generally it is, there's need to flaunt, and it's because the social status is not defined by good mannerism or whatever. It's really by how rich you are and things like that. And people they're scared that people don't know they are rich, right? So therefore in China you see a lot of people who are super flaunting with their wealth, so serious that China government ban people from from flaunting the rich. Their account will be taken out.
How do you like flaunt that you're
Oh,
rich?
let's say in your account, right? You are flaunt, I got Hermes bag, I got how much, whatever, straight your account get removed. Yeah. So actually this one, the China government see pay ho. Okay. I don't think Singapore will do that. Okay, but it's a real thing. Now, how many times have you seen in Singapore, in Instagram especially, a lot of women flaunt their Hermes bag. There are some celebrities flaunt
Mostly
like
celebrities.
50, 100 Hermes bags and all this,
Yeah.
right? Do you all know how much? Do you all know how much is one Hermes bag? There's an Hermes,
28K, right?
I think the entry level right now is 30K or something like that. It goes as high as the most atas one I've seen myself and held in my hand was a $200,000 crocodile skin Hermes bag. Okay, the Birkin. Yeah, that's just disgusting, right? Yeah,
$200,000 can buy a nice car in Singapore.
yeah. So, but anyway, but I'm not so concerned about the influencers. Because the influencers, a lot of them 好小 one, in the sense that they show rich, but a lot, and the influencers, the worst part is that they have terrible lives. So many news recently about certain influencers, marriage going down the drain and all sorts of stuff, right? So, but those things aside, but now the rich coming in, the China rich and the India rich and some other rich, when they come in, they have a different culture. Recently, I think there was you saw the news, I think on LinkedIn or Facebook, about this person overseas and say that they want some social segregation, right? Why are there so many HDB dwellers that come to my residential private residential area? Have you seen this? Have you seen this news?
They
Okay.
posted it on like Mothership or something.
What is the news? There was a.
I'm gonna find it for you.
Okay, so someone's. Okay, this. Wait, there was a news. I saw it just now. Okay, so, uh, so that, so that news was ridiculous, man, ridiculous. Okay, so Uncle me stay in HDB Okay, what does it say? Read the
It
title.
says, woman gets backlash after making disparaging comments about HDB people on LinkedIn. The woman responded with "lol."
Yeah, lawyer.
Crazy.
The size yeah, okay. Well, so it really shows that people really have an issue, right? People are, so we are HDB dwellers,
Yes.
okay, we're HDB dwellers. We, and I think really that that I don't know, ICA should make a point whenever these people don't fit into our culture, to kick them back. Yeah, why even accept them, man? Yeah, okay. CG bar hourly C. What is that? Sorry, maybe Sai Ji Ba Lucy. Yeah. So now, so should we hate all the? No, I mean, should we hate rich, right? So I think this is going to be a real problem, because all the rich are coming in are culturally not quite the same, and I think that we should more have a discussion around this area. So, Kate Lu,
Yeah.
do you like the rich or hate the rich? When rich say rich here, okay, now these are now the ultra rich.
You can't just like say it like that, right? It's not just a clear cut like, oh, I hate the rich or I
It's
love
like a
the rich.
GP question.
Yeah, that's why it must be like, oh, I agree to a certain extent.
Okay, let's try.
There's some parts that
Do
you have
you-
to like.
Okay, give me a few reasons why we should love this ultra rich.
I mean, obviously because they will generate job, right? Ultra rich coming with their own business, everything, their international businesses and stuff like that, and give a fresh grad like me, or like going to be fresh grad soon, job. I need a job soon. Yeah, so that's definitely one of them. Then, but definitely like the fix to them coming over is like they're increasing our standard, our cost of living. So it's gonna be damn high. But not to say that it's not already high. Yeah.
So I think it's a expectation right now that when this ultra rich comes in, they bring up the wealth level of the country, and they bring companies, jobs, know-how and whatever. It bring up, a lot of them are probably entrepreneurs or top business leaders of some form. So when they bring over, they increase the overall standing of the country, and I hope that this kind of is like a diffusion of know-how, skills, and capability to rest of society, right? So in that sense, we love this rich coming in. We cannot love. We must. There was one point of time, socialism was a big thing, right? Even Lee Kuan Yew was a socialist. Then he later realized that you got to embrace capitalism. Yeah, these capitalists, when they come in, they bring jobs, they bring businesses, they bring know-how, they bring everything. So we must love them. We must love them for this reason, right? So, in that sense, when they come in with all these things, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, right? So we, in that sense, let's recognize them for their good. This must be number one. And for those people who come in, okay, they contribute to society. They are involved
Assimilate, integrate.
They integrate, they assimilate. They may have an accent, they may have language problem, but they try their best to blend in whatsoever. That's great, right? We must applaud them for this effort. What else what else are good about them? They are. I'm sure they bring a diversity of interest and culture to us as well. We may not know that. For example, the Chinese are damn good at live streaming, right? The China live streaming since 2018. Only in 2021 and 22, I see it really taken off in a big way, right? Wang Lei and all these guys. Yeah, so they are really ahead of us. They're more innovative. So let's accept that the ultra rich do have this benefit they can bring to our country. Okay, right? So then you learn from them, right? You juice them dry, learn from them whatsoever. The Singapore government is juicing them dry. The Singapore government has increased the caliber of these people. It used to be that you bring in $2.5 million, you can come to Singapore already. Now it has increased to 10 million. No 10 million, you cannot come in. Okay?
Singapore government.
And 10 million is nothing to the rich Chinese.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But that's the exact crowd that they're trying to attract.
Correct, right? And they come in, they have to, increase wealth and all sort of thing, right? But let's talk about the negative thing of this rich, right? So you rightfully point out, when rich comes in, what do? They buy up every damn thing, right? All the houses prices go up, the car prices go up. They throw. Recently we increased our ABSD to 60% for foreigners.
Oh, really?
60. That means you buy a $2 million house.
You need to pay 1.4.
2. They got to pay almost 2 million more. Did that stop them from coming in?
No.
No, nothing. We still see people buying up, I don't know, blocks of house and things like that. That's not stopping them, and I don't know, right? So we have to ask ourselves, why are they all coming in? Do you know why are so many Chinese coming in?
Because China's quite a not very nice place to be now.
So the China government or the Chinese culture right now, okay, has started. It's gone on for over a year. Has started persecuting the wrong word, hunting down the rich, going after them, chasing them for tax, everything. Yeah. So a lot of the rich Chinese are escaping. So I told you, I met this rich Chinese. He flaunting to me how rich he is, how successful he is, and everything he say. Here we say a few hundred thousand. We do business, few hundred thousand, few $1 million, that kind of thing. He say, 几亿. Do you know how much is 1 亿?
10 million.
100 million.
Oh shit.
Everything he say, 几亿. So I was thinking, 妈的，几亿你过来做什么? Like, then he said, he basically say this, because 我的大老板不喜欢我们这些有钱人。I said, 那个大老板，他说 yes， 那个大老板，每个人都认识的。Oh, everybody knows the guy, that 大老板 don't like all this feature. So when they come in, right? So they are literally seeking refuge. They cannot go to USA because USA hates Chinese right now. Okay, more or less Europe also got problem with China. Australia also got problem with China. You go Hong Kong is China. Okay,
Everywhere
you go
got
Taiwan kena invaded by China. So the only place they can go is Singapore, right? Singapore, 我们都会讲华语嘛. So when they come over, this culture accepted, right? So when the rich come over, it's Xi Dada, Xi Jinping, Xi Dada. So when they come over, they are. I'll be frank you, they are refugee in that sense, right? They're refugee. This point is very important, okay? If you are a rich Chinese when you come in, okay, don't be too haolian. Yeah, don't be haolian. You're literally just coming in, okay, to escape certain thing in your country. So when you come in, please be one of us, okay? Be one of us, blend in one of us, eat the same food, okay? And be one of us, and don't bring your Chinese flaunty culture over to Singapore. Nobody likes that. Okay, nobody likes that. Yeah. So and I think most of the Chinese, when they come over, they kind of know that, right? Now the Indians, I'm not that familiar. I hope that one case on LinkedIn is a one-off case. But in case they are, I think we should also tell them, when you are in Singapore, be one of us. Yeah, be one of us. Okay, I will expect you to be one of us, right? And I think we would like to welcome you. We would like to assimilate you. Okay, we like you to contribute. We love your money. We love your money. Give more to us. Yes. Buy more houses and give more to ABSD. So the GST have less pressure to go up, right? But you know what? When you come in, be one of us. Okay, don't bring your flaunty culture over. Yeah. Okay. My English language advice isn't
Actually,
understood by
contrary to popular belief, right? Like most Chinese can at least listen and understand a little bit of English.
The previous generation doesn't understand English well, but the current generation a lot of them are educated in US, you know, in England, in Australia, or
And
whatsoever.
some of their English, you know, last time I go JC, right, then I write essay. Some of them write better essays than me.
Wow, your GPA A.
Yeah, but they
Wow.
write better than me. They
That's a-
are from like the art stream, then they write. Wow, it's really crazy.
Yeah. So I think this basically this discussion really is to tell. I feel that Xi Jinping's kids studying at Harvard. Yeah, exactly. I think we let's have a balanced view. We should be more inclusive of these people. We welcome them. We certainly welcome their money. Really sounds very transactional. Okay, this is not I say. My Singapore government welcome them and ask them to give more money. Right? Okay, yeah. So it's not I say. I flow with the government. I completely agree. Okay, we come over, set up more companies, let our children learn from you guys. You guys are great. Okay, but you know what? Make sure you blend into our culture, right? Don't because you are in, don't because you are rich, you know, you become exclusive. Okay, I don't think that Singaporeans will love you to be that exclusive. Okay, yeah. And the best, very important, your sons better serve the freaking army. Okay, yes, serve the army and contribute to the security of this country. Okay, at some point in time, we love you to recite the Singapore Pledge. Okay, and be one of us. Cool. Yeah. Maybe GST don't need to go to 10%. I still feel there is no need to go to 8%, to 9%. I think 8% is enough. Chinese not flaunty. I really witnessed how a Chinese auntie parading durian store helper last week. Yeah, I think so as well. Jennifer said, met one Chinese lady, married a Singaporean. English language is zero. Live in a foreign flat, kept criticizing Singapore lifestyle, and she had better life in China. Then stay there, lah. Right?
Yeah.
Then stay there. Yeah. I don't understand. This is a very difficult country. You cannot just buy your way to a country. You must be part of it. Exactly. Right? The most important thing, have more sons and serve the army. Okay? Yes. I think that's the most
It
important
flows
thing.
with the Chinese culture also.
Yeah.
Have more sons. Very good.
Once you serve the army don't give a shit, excuse me, don't give a damn how rich your family is, right? When the sergeant say knock it down, give me 20, whether your father is $1 billion or $10 billion, you knock it out 20, and the guy who asks you to knock it out 20 may be a son of a hawker, right? So you still are knocking out 20, but over time they will get to realize that's why army is a very good equalizer. Can they become Singaporean citizens easily? They'll buy lots of freehold landed property. That one is a question for ICA. Okay, Mr. Lu, what's your economic prediction of 2024? Will the real estate affect us? I cannot even see what's going to happen.
Tomorrow.
Not say tomorrow
Later.
ahead. In 6 months ahead. How to predict so far? Army got white horse? No. When I was an officer, it was very, very clear, and I also double checked that with Ben really. The concept of white horse doesn't really fly. White horse simply means that we get to know, but you know, usually the white horse, by the way, white horse means that your father is someone. Usually the white horse know how to behave themselves.
Yeah, because your family name is on the line.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah,
make
you
your
can't just do this kind of thing.
make your
Your parents lao kui.
you very loud kui, yeah, okay. Mr. Lu, they are just using Singapore as stepping stone lah. In the past, yes, but now not really because they got no other place to go. They are, the frank truth is they are just political and economic refugee in some form.
They're just
Okay.
hoping that their country get better, then they go back.
Maybe, right, okay. What's the GPA score requirement for SMU?
From poly is like 3.8. 3.7 is a little bit hard. 3.8 should be borderline. 3.9 is safe.
Okay, yep. Maybe no more depressing topics. Share expectation of future in-laws, please. Okay, I'll come to that now. Wait, last time my fellow staff got Singapore citizen went to England a decade ago. These are people of this, anyway. Yeah, okay. Many new citizens don't even know how to recite the pledge or national anthem. Okay,
I thought that is a requirement of them.
no. Language is not a requirement.
Huh?
Language is not a
No,
requirement.
as
The
in
minister
not
actually.
say language, as in like they have to all go through some certain procedure to like learn the Singapore
Recently, the minister came and clarified this. You don't need to speak our language to become a Singapore citizen. Yeah, and
Okay, that kind of makes sense because
I mean, to be frank, if you put $1 billion in, even if you speak Afrikaan and don't speak Singapore English, I got no problem with that.
yes.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so I don't have a. Money is the only requirement. Yeah. My ex-classmate got pink IC but became annoyed when a child showed more loyalty to Singapore than home country.
It's like that.
Yeah, money talks. Question for Kate. How is your experience for exchange so far?
uh, I actually like it quite a bit, surprisingly so, because I thought that I would not like it as much. I travel a lot when I was a kid, so therefore like I develop homesick really easily. I get homesick very easily. So, but after maybe like 2 months overseas, I think the homesickness, yeah, getting used to it and getting into like a very nice like groove of living by myself, not say by myself, living with my friends and doing life by myself. I think it's not bad. It's a really, really great experience for anyone to live alone, live away from, especially Singapore, because I've come to understand along with my friends that Singapore is a very, very sheltered place. Even if you do live alone, the cost of living in Singapore, when it comes to like daily necessities, is actually quite affordable as compared to the things here. So, for example, again,
Hawker center.
yeah, hawker center food is always an option. Like if you don't know how to cook, it's okay because you can just buy hawker food, and it's actually good food, you know. But if
Not
I
the
choose
same.
to not cook anything, then I have to go out and buy a $10 meal, €10 meal. Yeah, and that's like the average price. So it's like stuff like that you take for granted in Singapore. Then when you come overseas, then you learn about this kind of thing. But yeah, I really enjoy exchange.
Okay. Yeah. Kate, how's the economic strength in Germany? When I was in Finland, the European economic strength isn't as vibrant as Singapore. Is Germany mainly a manufacturing zone?
I feel that for Germany, they are not necessarily doing very well economically, because I've been talking to some of like the students. My school in Germany is actually a more like left politically left school, so they are quite liberal, and they are more, and like there's this one German friend that we made along the way, and he's quite socialist, and he was explaining to us how because of certain laws and policies that they put in Germany. I cannot name you them, but basically he was saying how this has encouraged like a brain drain in Germany. So the top like smarts of Germany are actually leaving the country. Yeah, so Germany is not going to be going anywhere. And while you may not feel it right now, and Germany might still be seen as like a economically great place in the Eurozone, it might not be the same in 10 years.
Do you like any German food?
No. Sourdough bread. Yeah, but that's about it.
Yeah.
We have this thing called like the schnitzel, which is basically like a pork patty. Yeah, and then you eat it with this like sauce, green sauce or what. I cannot. Chinese. I'm very Chinese.
Yeah. Last few days she came over to Milan. We're in Milan right now. Every day, you know what we ate? What we ate?
We eat Chinese food. No Angmo food at all. No Angmo. One tiramisu, some gelato. That's it. 没有了. Let's see. German beer there any good? Not a fan of beer. Yeah, I think it's very fattening. Sorry. But my friends tell me that it's not bad. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Lu not
One
confused
plate
German.
of char kway teow in Melbourne Malaysian restaurant is right now $15.90. That time I go to London, one, you know, Ya Kun Kaya toast you buy at the shop, right? It's $5.60. In Ya Kun Kaya, a toast set in London is £15. I think £18. Yes. Steve Tan also say yes. Don't like a lot of knuckle food.
Yeah.
I'm more food.
So anyway, someone just told me that the SPY is going to break through 4,300 points.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. S&P 5 is going to break through 4,300 points. So good for you. Okay, she, unlike her brother and her sister, she's very down to earth. S&P 500, right? That's it, right? And that's good enough, right? That's good enough, you know. So I think, you know, for young people, I think that's just good enough. And then she live a life. Yeah, she's very entrepreneurial. She try all sorts of things. and then the money you get just throw in S&P 500, right? So if the SPY goes to 4,300 points tonight, I can eat a better meal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, good. Okay, so she's gonna go to the airport like now.
Oh, is
So
it?
yeah, you gotta go now. Okay. So thanks for joining us. Okay, and I hope to see Kate Lou. I hope to see Kate Lou again. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Probably in 1 month time.
Yeah.
I come back and visit you guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
So
you, guys.
so all right. Okay. So we're signing off. Okay. We wish her safe flight to Germany, and
Thank you.
we'll see you guys again. Okay. Yeah.
Remember us when you
us
become
super,
super
super rich.
Mr. Lu also remember me.
Yeah. Okay. I take Mr. Lu, old Lu compliment of Kate as a sales pitch. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Yeah. She ready to go. Okay. Uber is here. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay. Thank you guys. Okay.
you for
Thank you.
watching.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Okay. We'll see you again tomorrow. Okay.
Cheers.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.